first.
Tilt your body a little bit. The other way. Tilt that way. Remember what? Put your hand down. Right there. See, now you feel like you're able to hit. Now at that angle.
Let's chip out the 50 to warm up.
Oh, you're not coming across it. You're hitting that. That's what makes it right.
Ooh, short.
You have to hit up on it. That.
All right, let's try this again.
Oh my god, bro. Your stance school position just like.
Hitting the 60 degree to warm up.
Okay, I'm gonna go run over there and grab that.
Ooh, just short. Short of 50 with a 60 degree. Sign on the bounce. Let's see. All right, let's move to my 56 degree. I want to warm up with this a little bit because I want to get better with my 56 degree. And then we'll work towards my longer irons. Let's start with the 50 yards. That was the same strength as the 60, and the 56 is going longer with the 56. That was a nice one. We're at the 50. All right, so we're in full swings. Let's try to go for the 100-yard sign with the 56. Ooh, that felt wrong. Yep, that did not feel right. Just trying it myself.
Good for also kind of longer range too. 150 inwards. Okay. 115 below. Depending on how hard you
No, yeah.
I use it 140 below.
That was a lot better of a strike.
Okay, bro. Wow. You'll say.
Just a little short of the 100. Am I hitting the wires? I feel like I'm hitting the wires at the top netting there. Not getting it that far with just an E256. It's alright. Just quickly warming up through my easy irons there. Skip to the 9 iron and then start working from this 7 iron down.
It's just gonna teach you though, kind of somewhat bad habit. It's gonna teach you to always have the ball above your feet.
Let's work on the 9 iron. Our target here is between the 150 and 100 yard signs. Kind of towards where that 200 yard sign is. Oh, that was a pull. Okay, that ended up left of the 150 yard sign for the first ball. That contact wasn't that good. That was a little bit towards the toe. Let's try it again. Just a little of the 150 yard sign. That was a lot better of a contact right in the middle. That was dead straight. Close the face just a little bit. Add a little bit of shift in the stance. Let's try to see if I can do that again. Little fade. Right over the 100. Close the face a little bit. That went way too far left. I think I know what happened on that swing. Fall through in the 2 inside there. I'm gonna throw my hands out. Let's try it again. Okay. To the right about 100 this time. Let's try course correct that. I think I'm turning my shoulders in too quickly. Let's try, we work on that. A little bit on the right of the 200 sign. Let's work on that a little bit better. That was a perfect shot. Try that, do that again. Replicated it. I think I know what I was doing. Visualizing that line, throwing my hands down that line.
So I'm like, that's what you were missing. So I'm like, keeping my body flat. Like having the ball on your front. I mean, it's
The 150, not bad.
like really.
Let's try to work on my 7 iron now.
Rich said, but I mean, that's what your driver is. That's your driver. Really? Yeah. That's fire. So like when you're doing driver, okay, got you. Because that's more like front and neutral. Like you don't want it in the middle, you don't want it in the back, you don't want it in the front. You just want it in between the other two. It's a niche. Little things. Look, all right, you hit the little things, little things. I'll hit myself. Just show me up. Yo, it's the little things seriously that make the difference in the shot. Well, more just show you like. No,
Alright, I'm hitting my 7 iron now.
Competitive, I would be frustrated. So.
Same target.
Like where I have the ball.
Between 150 and 100 yard sign. Kind of towards where that 200 yard sign is for me.
So I have it off. And then when I'm lining up, I'll be off.
A little fade. Line outside of 100 to the right. Let's try that again. Let's take my time.
No, it's like a first. All right, no, I'm not going. But like, I just like 3 or 4 was like, it was like, like if I was to do a slow,
We're at the 150 yard sign.
yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, your arms.
That was actually pretty good.
Like death grip it. It's more
I think I just need to slow down my tempo.
a solid front arm, and then
Try again.
can you go up? Yeah. You bend, keep this arm straight.
Yeah, you keep it as straight as you can, but,
But this
you,
arm
obviously
kinda-
you kept it too straight.
But like,
That felt like I hit it on the toe. Even though I was able to get it straight. Yep, a little on the toe. I was able to recover, but let's work on that again. Try to work on consistency here. Ooh, that did not feel good. That was like a slice. Dang it, I sliced it. That went far right. Let's try it again. Let's try to recompensate for that. Slight pull, a little left on the 150. Let's rework on that. Driver today is getting pretty busy now for the evening. Slight fade to the right of 100. I think that's because of my swing path. Try to work on that. Ooh. Hit down the toe just a bit. Pulled it left 150 with a fade. Not quite what I wanted. I think that's my swing path, kind of chopping. down to the left. I'm gonna rework on that.
Just like keeping the club the same distance from your body from the start.
Slight on the left of the 150, not bad. I could work with that. I think I just need to throw my hands a little forward in my stance. I felt wrong. I just came too front on my swing. Tommy fell off. Kind of pushed the ball out there a little bit to the right. Let's just do minor tweaks. Hold it. I wonder if that's because. Let's try to play with the ball in my stance this time. Let's try to throw it a little bit towards the middle of my stance more. That's a little right of the 100 sign. Let's try that again, see if that is consistent now.
I do feel like I'm not falling forward, but I do feel kind of slightly down.
Mentally aiming for that 200 sign. Yeah, that's better. Felt a little weird. Let's see if I can do that for 3 in a row now. That's great. Even though that felt weird and a little off. Okay, the ball's more in my center of my stance. Right down the toe, low pull. Ooh. My stance felt over that way. Set up again. Ooh. Completely pulled that ball. If it's the mental aspect of it. Let's try that again. Hit a lot of mat on that one. Straight. With a little fade. Let's try to bring my swing back with the turn. Try to throw it out straight. Let's see if that works. Definitely feels more back in my stance.
I ding him with this, but the iron is just like,
Well left at 150. Let's try one more. Then take a break after. Ooh, fade. Feel like I didn't throw my hands over. Didn't roll it over at the finish there. Let's try that again. That hit the wire at the top of the fence there. Whew. Oh, it looked like a fade though. Let's try that again. Slight fade, but down the middle.
Dude, I got some hit in my swing. I know I do.
Straight at the 150. I had a bad kick at the end. Felt like a pretty good strike though.
Dude, Lucas, you know I got power in my swing. Imagine I practiced that like a couple times.
Felt like a pure swing. Just a slight pull. Not bad. It's workable. That was a good strike. That was a good one to finish on for the second round. Ooh. I start to feel like I'm getting exhausted here. Alright. Time for the 6 iron. The 6 iron.
Because, like I said, this is only gonna be a one-time swing, really. Every time.
You're gonna hit that club maybe.
But it just practice to try it though, right? Because
Oh yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you're not.
my goal is to try to like.
It'll be the same fundamentals.
What's your biggest tip to get?
Still aiming at the same spot.
I mean, you notice all that.
At that 200 sign.
Your baseball swing. I'll show you. So as a lefty, mine's gonna go to the left. It's all baseball swing. You can feel it.
Ooh, that was a pull. I'm wondering if the ball is too far forward in my stance.
So every time you're doing it there, your baseball swing is
Let's work on throwing
hit one on
the ball more
to the right
back
of
in
the
my
leg, like
stance.
just a normal swing.
Maybe that might help with my
And you go to
hands.
the right. I just want to see, like, because your
So if I
footwork
wanted it
on
to
that
go to the
baseball
face,
swing is different. Yeah, I just want to see.
I would have to make it.
Your driver would be different than this one. So here, I see. Watch this, bro. I got him.
Okay, that was a fade. I didn't rotate my club face at the end.
Outside
Definitely
makes it
felt
go to
that
the left.
based off of how my ends
Inside.
ended up on my follow through. I think I need to work on my follow through.
That was like, it did,
I
but
think
that
that's
was
key.
So it's like okay, so a slow way of showing it is as a righty, I guess I'll show you this is how to make
Ooh,
it
that was
left,
fat.
I would have to go outside, because now
Oh,
making the
straight.
left
Lot of mat.
out here would be here. And it's gonna cause it always to go left.
Lots of mat.
If I wanted it to go right, then I would go inside. So you're coming like this. So it's like instead of this,
you're going.
this, you know.
No, yeah.
And
No, I
that's
got
the
it.
way to
Yeah.
do it.
Okay, this feels definitely more back to my stance.
Maybe they go to the left.
Slight fade.
That's my plan.
I had the 200. That rolled past the 200 sign for a 6 iron. Maybe I should take a breath right before I swing.
I was trying to make it go away to the left. I need to stop that. I need to start hitting like on the street.
You don't have to hit it very hard.
I know, but I keep trying to curve it way too much to the left. That's my issue.
Nope, sliced. That's sliced. That ball moved. Moved from online, always like 50 yards to the right. I think that's my attack angle. Take my swing path down. Let's try that again.
There you go, T. That's exactly what I was trying to do.
No. Same thing still.
I literally say, I'm trying to.
Trying to change it just a little bit different, but still.
Dang.
That freaking hit the wire on the freaking upswing. Let's try that again. That looked like a pretty good strike though.
Not hitting a late driver. Alright, here, this one's gonna be the second. Second to the ground.
Slight fade. Not too bad.
Like, doing it over and over.
I was fading towards the 225 sign there.
Taking a little break from me.
This is tiring. I would say it's a lot cooler, not as hot. Not overheating as quickly. Faded back to this 150 sign. I think I know what happened there.
Oh my
I think I need to work on my backswing.
I tell you, dude, like you said, this is just
My swing path. I think that's what I need to work on. I'm going to go too far out. Maybe I have to go back.
go. That's how you practice just a little tiny
Instead of coming in after contact, I have to follow through straight. Yeah, my swing path. I need to work on that. Let's try work on my swing path. A little better. Oh, need a breather. Let's try another good swing. Slightly on the toe. Yeah. That was a good strike, but that was slightly more towards on the toe. I could definitely feel that. Let's make sure we clean the club face so we can see better where I'm striking. Yeah, that felt wrong. Well, after contact, it coming slice out in.
Okay. I feel like I hit a lot of things with this piece. Now I'm in trouble.
I need to remember. Out. I want to stop this fading. Ooh, thin. Thin but straight.
What's my problem with this iron?
Let's try again.
Bro, you said that. It's shifting. Like I'll go like this, and it's shifting, but it's never lifting.
Try to work on my draw again.
And by then, your arm's gonna start. Because nothing's gonna happen.
Not complete there, but still pretty good. That was a good one to finish off on for now.
A lot more stable. It did actually feel a lot. It did feel weirdly long.
2 more irons to go. My 5 and 4 iron. Then I want to try and get to my hybrid and 3 wood.
That's a common thing for people is because when they start hitting it, they lean back and really cause it. Yeah. Just staying over the wall.
Yep.
But like, all I know is like
Definitely throw my hands out straight instead of coming in, turning too early.
I realistically had no swing
Same target still.
had a swing. Literally, I literally came back to golf, and I'll show you exactly. I literally showed up one day. I literally cut out my left. I was just doing it every day, hitting my leg and working on it.
Slight fade.
And I just didn't use my legs.
Felt like I hit a wire up
Because
there.
then I got to teach myself. That's how my upper body has to work. Now I can start having power. So I got to just re-engineer because I wasn't hitting good. I didn't have a swing movement. I was just kind of working in periphery, and then it worked. So it's possible. It's technically only
Ooh, hit down on the toe. Felt wrong. That was a slice. Bad slice.
Dude, that felt pretty good.
Let's try to fix that. Line ourselves. Yep. That seems pretty parallel to the 200.
Take a full sweep first. Just so you can feel it.
Stand slow, open.
And just keep, do that again. Keep.
Too fat. One straight with a slight fade.
It's like different. Yeah. Each time it's teaching you, hey, this is what I'm doing. So we lifted up here, cutting it back. That felt way better. That's good. Cool. How was it up against it? But I do agree, it teaches you, like, this is what I'm doing each time. This is how I'm doing it.
A little fat. I wonder if I'm staying too close. Let's try to fix my stance. Okay.
Did I really? I wanted to have it. Oh, baseball swing? Fuck. And we all have baseball swing because we're playing t-ball and we hit it. How was that?
Oh, straight by this hit pure ball. Didn't hit no mat.
Oh, yeah, but now you know what it feels like. That felt normal. Yeah. I didn't lift up the foot. I felt my foot sail there. You lifted up your foot. You came through the same direction you came back. Obviously, you're swinging lighter because the angle is back so far. So you're trying to neutral it. That's the key. There you go. Stop. Are you teaching me to become a golf just like the boys? How today? Imagine. Uh-oh. Trade bucks now or money now? Okay, bro.
Oh, too much mat.
Yeah, that's impressive too. Like trying to teach her how to golf. She had a golf tournament for her.
Oh, straight too much mat. Line up distance 25 iron.
And then she ended up playing Illinois guys.
James Howard from hitting the mat.
I was like, oh, did they even hit any of your drives? And she goes, honestly, they hit more of my drives than anybody else in the community. And I'm like, she's not a big person. I'm almost 5'2". I hit that. No, I did not. No way.
It's not much, because even that ever so slightly, though, it's gonna throw you off.
Really?
Every time.
That's so.
If you're going like this,
Oh, I hit it.
Slight
Oh,
fade.
you're throwing it off.
your body's already tense. You're already in stress. It's all the tempo. And if you're out of tempo, that was good. You just got scared and went back.
I think time is not a lot.
Lost ground.
I thought that's still good. Yeah. I felt that.
Out in swing path. I felt wrong.
It's also, I would literally just like go home, especially because you have
Hitting long irons is tough.
literally just go home, watch people swing. I will. Walmart's got there's never there. Get wiffle balls.
Long irons was my goal for today. Trying to get more practice in. Trying to get that swing down.
That felt a lot better.
You're hitting it. You're making contact.
Yeah. It's just the grind might go like a little bit. I feel like I'm entirely.
By watching video,
That was on the toe.
the human brain learn better by watching a video, visually seeing someone do something, than it will practice.
Upper
Just
body, then
as well.
stretch.
I
The
can watch a video
backswing.
of someone golfing, and I can train myself to do what they're doing just by watching.
Right.
And that's just
I need to work on my downswing. This way.
literally train.
My attack path. My swing path. Let's try to work on the swing path on the follow through, on the strike.
Dude, why am I thinking I'm like left hand like swinging, bro?
Because when you're swinging a baseball bat,
Like the median foot's obviously that foot.
you all you every time you swing a baseball bat, that's how you're supposed to do
Yeah,
it.
lose this foot down. Lose this foot down. That's bad. You're
That's-
so right.
So
Alright,
try what I said. Don't use your legs at all.
Maybe.
Cut your legs out.
Oh, that was on the
Make
toe.
them stiff and just use your arms.
Just use my arm.
Never let use anything but your arms.
Slightly fade with the roll after. I went for the right. Not what I wanted.
Oh, man. Well, I'm trying to cheat. I kind of.
Yeah, 5 hours tough.
Right. Softly.
Your body at the same time. It'll teach you to keep your
Just
body
try to change it up in my stance.
force it.
Hands forward. Iron. Ball further up in my stance this time.
I know what you mean though. Like it.
You can feel in like
And then down to the power shoot.
With a cleaner, but I didn't turn over my hands and the ball through. That faded.
Yeah, but then that was kind of like that. But like, that's just my upper body though. But hold on.
I will definitely need to analyze my swing later on.
And then exactly.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Just try that again.
That was weird.
Hands forward. Shift.
Lucas, bro. Lucas, bro.
125.
Too much mat. Shifted.
I like
Straight.
exactly what like
Less of a slice.
off the leg, but I felt that. Uh-oh. He's upgrading, bro. That's crazy.
5 iron is tough. You don't want
No, you haven't.
but just so you're able to see like this is what a higher block looks like.
saddle a bit more back on that one. That's a way better of a strike. Maybe if I need to shift, just try to stay back. Trying to find a little clues, just so I can get these longer irons down.
I think I might just be going too fast.
I was on the toe.
A little bit of practice. You're right. Newbie would not be.
Yep, that was on the toe.
I can newbie newbie. And they would struggle hard. I got it. I mean, I would never do it. But you taught me a little bit. It's like, like how much does it
It's like coming to the range twice. Now you're making contact.
every
Time
time?
going out, you didn't make contact. You topped everything, but it was like now you're making contact consistently. Even if it's in the wrong direction, you're making contact.
We just have enough balls to hit my forward. We may not get to the woods today or the hybrid. It's okay.
I don't know how, bro. It is crazy. I wait, he's playing guitar.
Still.
Oh, wait.
Did sit on that. That was a little fade.
When me and my dad play, he's like, dude,
That faded from over the 50 yard to all the way to the right of the 100 yard. At least from this
I played baseball
viewpoint.
my dad taught me. He said, play it left hand. Because it didn't matter. I was so young, it didn't matter.
Right.
And
We're
they
just
thought I
trying
was
to
a
do
baseball player. They're like,
minor tweaks.
closer to first base. Might as well learn that.
That felt a lot smoother over contact though.
And then I played golf.
I know it's kind of just like treating it like a baseball swing with this, but is it the same concept with this? Like opposite of your foot, like that? Just literally the same concept. Okay.
That was better.
Yeah. Yeah.
That time I focused on rotating, then shifting back. And then trying to hold myself back a little bit on follow through. Let's try again, see if that's the key. That was a slight draw.
Competitive, like
Slight draw, slight pull
do it a lot. So
of the 150s.
I'm just
Not
saying.
bad. Let's try that again.
What is it?
It'll teach you to get your feet in the area.
Lost my balance. Straight over 150 though. Let's try to slow my tempo down. Let's try to keep a tempo. Maybe that might help. Let's try that again.
Well, okay. I didn't see that.
Nope. That was pure ball. Did not go right that swing at all. Let's try that again. Nope, that was a straight pull. Straight pull.
Now you can feel like what it felt like to keep your arm. It just it more helps just like keeping that.
Maybe I should work on the shifting, not turn it first. Let's try shifting first. Let's try that again.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I left my club face open on the downswing there.
You might get 200 and then
Sliced it.
it doesn't matter at that point.
No, yeah.
If you're 200 out, it doesn't matter.
Dude, that first shot they told me, I really, I understand, like, I mean, I feel like this sometimes too, you know? That's
Well,
like,
that's it's the distance. Instead of like this,
right,
instead of like this, it's keeping that distance the same every time.
right.
Through every part of the swing. It's like a triangle, and that triangle is never gonna move.
It's so, yeah, it's so
Oh,
important.
You
no.
gotta keep that space.
That was straight out, down, to the left. Straight pull. Not what I want. Definitely not what I want.
It's not skying it in the air. It's going out. You're hitting 175 to 60.
But I know why it's
Just
not
trying to
because
take a
I'm
breather.
going like that kind of. Obviously, it's not going to go up in the air.
Okay.
I need to hit like,
Let's try this again.
Follow that how you swing. Keep it that. That's just gonna send the ball that way. Keeping it like that.
Maybe if I close the face.
Driving and swinging up.
right.
You're gonna feel like you're going. You know, you're feeling like you're dropping it. And
No,
My arm came in front of my body. That was a slice. Bad of slice.
past the 170.
Let's just try hitting my 5-iron today.
that would be easy.
Next time I'll work on the 4-iron.
That's not bad.
Guys can't even hit 200.
Martin, appreciate it.
I'm gonna analyze my swing later.
Crazy. Martin's good. He's at 18.
The way you said it. He's an 88, That's crazy.
Too much arms. Too much arms and a little slice. Let's try and make these last balls count.
Well, I mean, I'm better off teaching you how to hit.
Yeah, you get I feel bad, man. Like, you coach me the whole time.
I don't care.
But, like, this is hard. Like, I'm learning a lot.
I'd rather teach than you. You gotta remember, end game for me, career-wise, is becoming a professional.
That was dead straight. That time I focused on more rotation in the back. I think that's what I need to work on, rotation. Shift, rotation. Maybe I'm putting the rotation with too much arms, not enough shoulders.
Try putting the ball in the middle. Keep it in the middle, like as this is.
It's just a little bit out, a little slice. Not quite a fade.
Even with the driver?
That was straight.
Now line up, keep it more in the middle, so shift a little bit more.
That might be the key for me. Rotation on the shoulders, not just arms.
Wait, hold on.
For people that keep consistently going that way, it teaches you.
Oh!
Oh, too much mat.
You just don't need to keep it that wide.
Too much mat.
Get it as wide as like,
That hurt. That hurt my hand a bit there. Shift, turn. 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 Shift. Turn. Shift. I wonder if that's the key.
I'm gonna dig it to the left. Okay? You see, I like
straight. That felt like it was a little bit on the toe though. Let's clean the club face a little bit so I can see where these lefty balls make contact. Not open. Maybe I should. Ooh, toe. That just felt wrong. Yep, that was pure toe. That was a bad shot. Pure toe, pure toe. Let's try it again. Swing path again. Slight slice. Where did the ball hit on there? Yeah, slight toe. Might need to research how to hit longer irons. Feel like the ball is correct in my stance. Maybe too far up in my stance. That was a good finish. Slight fade. That was not bad for a finish. Mostly working on my 5-iron. Next time I'll work on my 4-iron. Not bad.